What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to discuss reselling, why I'm doing it, why you should do it, why you should at least try it, and basically a video on how you can make some extra money. And like, who doesn't want to watch a video about that? So I'm going to basically go over some of the things that I've learned, some of the habits, some of the goals, things to try, and maybe you like this video, maybe you don't, but at least it's something interesting. Everyone always wants to figure out a way to make some extra cash. So here we go. So number one, you want to definitely set some goals. Why are you doing this? So do you collect a lot of stuff? Like you're into baseball cards, you're into video games, you're into gold, silver, coins, and you just want to enhance your collection, meaning you want some extra money to buy more of the stuff that you collect? Or do you just want to make some extra cash to pay for all the stuff that costs a lot of extra money nowadays? Inflation is real. Eggs do cost more, milk does cost more, food costs more, gas costs more, insurance is the highest cost of thing, the most thing that's gone up in the last year. We're talking car, home, auto, personal, all that stuff. So definitely set some goals. So what are you trying to achieve? So I personally was trying to achieve just to bring in some extra money, and also my other goal was to get rid of all the extra crap we have lying around our house. So I had an abundance of items from helping my parents move, some of the stuff left over from when I helped my grandmother move, and then my kids are all adults now, so we had a lot of their old clothes and toys and things like that. And I still got a lot of that stuff to go through. So everyone has their own situation, whether you're single, your family, things of that nature. What are you trying to achieve? So everyone always wants some little extra funds, but they don't know how to get it. Well, you can go out and get another job, or you can at least start with what you have lying around your personal residence, whether it's apartment, house, whatever your situation is. So definitely set some goals. So what are you trying to achieve? Write up a plan. So are you trying to make an extra $500 a month, an extra $1,000 a month, whatever that plan is, and then make a schedule. Set yourself some time away from your, time wasting activities. Come on, guys, we're Americans or we're from around the world. We all have time wasting activities. I believe we all work very, very hard, but we also like to play pretty hard too. So, maybe don't watch the entire football game. Maybe don't watch the entire basketball game. Just put on YouTube and watch the 5 minutes of highlights so you don't waste 3 hours, an hour and a half watching commercials. Anyways, so in the last 90 days, so far this year, I've sold close to $20,000 worth of items. In the last 31 days, it's been about $4,500. Yesterday sold 281. Day before that, 292. Day before that, $200. And today, so far, big whopping $26. The cost, so eBay, definitely open up yourself an eBay account. That's where I like to sell my stuff. But you don't have to use eBay. If you're pretty good with people face to face, use Facebook Marketplace. There's free stuff like Craigslist or OfferUp. There's Mercari. There's Poshmark. There's blah, blah, you name it. It's out there. You like to have garage sales? Have yourself a garage sale. Make some cash there, and then turn that money into whatever. But if you use eBay, they keep track of everything. So they show you my selling cost of 35%, which seems really high, but that also includes shipping, so don't freak out, and any taxes they collect. So out of the 40, where are we at here? Yeah, out of the last 44.98, there's been 15.65 that's gone to eBay to collect for sales tax, ad fees, shipping, subscription fee. I'm paying them $27.95 a month, but their shipping label is $9.74, net sales $26.81. Top rated. I've been late a little bit in December, but I like to drop stuff off every single day. I'm right now above standard. I should get back to top rated. So you got to provide good customer service as well. And then they also show you your traffic, which isn't that important. Traffic is whatever. I mean, if you looked at traffic every day, what does that mean? It means nothing. It just means how many people are like visiting and looking at your stuff that you list. Who cares? Traffic's not important. I'd rather someone look at my item once and hit buy it now and buy it and give me money for it. I don't want 1,000 people looking at one item. That means I priced it too high or my pictures suck. So traffic's not that important. Anyways, here are some of the items. Grab some. First of all, just don't, even if you have money to spend on this, don't go to a garage sale. Don't go to an estate sale. Don't go to Goodwill bins. Don't go to a flea market. Don't do any of that stuff. First, grab stuff around your house. And I right away, like I had a lot of money to set aside, buy coins and silver, gold, which is great. Like I had fun with it, but I'm like, Literally, the whole basement was full of stuff. So I decided to grab stuff like, I have 3 daughters. They're all adults now. But I decided to, like, we had bags and bags filled with clothes after they cleaned out their closets. And I'm like, well, we're going to donate it or, sell it at garage sale. I never have garage sales. So I'm like, before we donate this, I'm going to go through each and every item and I'm going to learn from it. So if there's something of value, we're going to list it. So I went through all the items, washed them all, made sure they didn't have errors, took photos, listed them for sale, watched other YouTubers on how they resell clothing, and done pretty well. It's not like I probably sell 1 or 2 clothing items a day, which is great, but eventually we're going to run out of it. And, it is very abundant. This particular item I got from Chris at Daily Refinement, bought it from him like a year and a half ago when he first got on Whatnot. Got a big box of it, and there was a pair of shoes in there worth $100. I sold the shoes, so all the remaining clothing, which is all brand new with tags, I'm just blowing out because it's like pure profit. But I didn't do this because I enjoy clothes. I did it. I'm like, if I'm going to learn, I'm going to list like new clothes, used clothes, this and that. But listing this new clothing item inspired me to go through used clothing items. And I first started with my closet. So my old like soccer jerseys, my NBA jerseys, all this crap that doesn't even like fit me anymore, but I got rid of all of it. And it's awesome because other than that, it's literally been a museum in my closet. I've never worn it in over like 2, 3, some of them over 5, 6, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. Like, dude, what is it doing in my closet? What did it do for me? Did it earn me interest? No. Was some of the stuff worth decent money? Surprisingly, yes, it really was. So anyways, this is my listing, but here we want to show like straight up, like, do I sell stuff? Yes, I do. So this is how you can also like call out other YouTubers if they're like trying to tell you how to sell stuff on eBay. So first, find out what their store name is. Go to one of their listings. So here's my listing. Go to sellers, other items. Okay. And it'll bring up just me of what I'm selling. So I've got 1,300 listing. And then if you want to see if I'm actually practice what you preach, right? Is that what they say? So you go to newly listed. And I'm trying to sell, not sell, but list at least 10 items a day. Now, yesterday was Monday. I was busy at work, but I did get some coins in. So I listed those right away. I found some BMW floor mat anchors. Yes, they do normally sell for $20. Got my list for $7. I cleaned out my garage over the weekend. We had this like big throw whatever you want away at the curb. So the entire town of Glenelg, Illinois looked like Sanford and Son. And I did see Lamont outside with the truck. He is real. But anyways, I found this check this out. I found this in my garage. I forgot I even had this. And I forgot I even bought 2 of these. Why I bought 2 of these? Because I think they had like a buy one, get one free. Like this is during the pandemic. So this company was like getting no sales. But this is brand new. This thing's at least $180 from Works. You can look it up right now. You can go to eBay, put in Works Blade Runner X2. They're selling for $180 with free shipping. I got a brand new one here for $50. No, I'm not doing free shipping. Shipping's like $12, but someone can get this for like a quarter of the cost. What is it doing for me? Nothing. Was it making me interest in the garage? No. Did I even open and use it? No. Why did I buy it? Oh, I was probably bored. But I was going to do some remodeling, but whatever. I found it. It's embarrassing. If I would have known I had this 2 years ago, I probably would have listed it before. But it's pretty sad. I cleaned out the garage and I found this thing's huge. I found this big old box of brand new stock. Okay. So anyways, I'm listing for sale. So if one of you guys or gals out there needs a nice portable table saw, it's awesome. Great item. Okay. So another coin I got listed for sale. Here's some albums I picked up from my local coin shop. I got 11 of them. I've already sold 7 of them. I've already, once these remaining 4 sell, I have quadrupled my money. So what does quadruple your money mean? If you bought something for $1 and you sold it for $4 profit, that's what quadruple your money means. Double is twice as much, triple is 3 times as much, quadruple is 4 times. So I will actually quadruple up on that. Does it take long to list these for sale? Heck no. Did I do any cleaning? Not really. Take a picture of the front, take a picture of the back, the side, the inside. Nice, clear, concise photos. Nice description. Here's what we got. Is everything cool? Is there any writing on it? How do I ship it out? I use the post office priority flat mail envelope. I don't pay anything for shipping supplies because I'm shipping it without priority, which means my buyer's paying $7.99, and it's a beautiful thing. And I was able to grab them all and list them all under an hour. 11 items listed under an hour. $400 profit in an hour. Isn't that awesome? So after like picking up the item, listing it for sale, bringing it to the post office, packaging it, probably going to be $100 an hour. Who doesn't want to make $100 an hour? I'd love to do this on every single item. So it's like, dude, you're saying this, but why haven't you done it? Well, just like every other American, I've got a lot of other crap. Got a token, a stapler, CDs from the 90s, when I was a teenager, or early 20s, probably early 20s when I stopped buying CDs. Okay, a lot of CDs, clothing, women's clothing, more CDs. Doggy clothes. Our dog died 3-4 years ago. I found a big box of the doggy clothes. Some of these doggy clothes she never even wore. Like, I was going to donate this, but I'm like, man, some of these doggy clothes actually sell. Like this one here, it was $100. It's Juicy Couture from Forever 21. Someone paid $150 for this exact little doggy outfit last month, and I got mine for $50. Still hasn't sold. Don't know why. Old Yamaha calculator from when I used to sell electronics. I think it's worth $20. It's cool. It works. It's the size of a credit card. So again, everyone's got stuff lying around their house: DVDs, CDs, old video games, an old display console from a treadmill that's in our bedroom that works perfectly fine. But for some reason, I decided to buy a display during the pandemic. And then when I looked at how to replace the entire top module, I'm like, no, I'm not going to spend hours on that. No, thank you. A soldering gun I bought for one-time use, Ugg boots, Mickey Mouse, baseball gloves, or softball glove, so on and so on and so on. So anyways, everyone's got stuff lying around their house. I would say 10% of what I have listed in my store is stuff I've actually gone actively out looking for to buy to resell. The rest, it's all the crap I have lying around my house that I bought over the years. Okay. Now, some of you might not have this much stuff, but anyone that is, has a family and, a double income family, whatever the case is, and you have kids and now they're all grown up, or you have, girls, boys, whatever, get rid of your old crap. Get money for it. Anyways, where is it starting with? So I have 1,300 listed. Now, that's great. Anyone can list 1,300 items. You can list 10 items a day, and 130 days later, you got 1,300 items listed. Okay, but if none of them sell, that's 130 hours or 130 days of wasted activity, right? So you want to make sure you price things out right. Take nice photos. You don't need a fancy camera. Just use your cell phone. Now, here is where you can tell if a reseller or someone you're watching on YouTube actually sells. So go to sold items. So I have 1,300 listed. In the last 90 days, I've sold 524 items. So here's all the crap I sold. Old CD, old shirt, timekeeper for when you're playing a piano. It's like a beat keeper. A buffer I used once, paid $50 for it from Amazon. Used it once to buff a car out, make the paint look nice 3 years ago. Literally been sitting in my office doing nothing. Turn that into a $20 bill. Old DVDs. Flannel shirt. I was going to do some magnet fishing. Again, bored during the pandemic, watch a bunch of dudes throw a fishing magnet over bridges, and they were pulling up like safes and guns and bikes. I'm like, that sounds cool. Did I ever do it? Hell no. We don't have that kind of stuff around here. And if I were to go out, throw a magnet in there, I'd pick up a bunch of hooks and, get myself a disease or something, besides injuring myself. Old video game controllers, bras. There's the albums I picked up, sold. The Pioneer demo disc, a cat harness. I guess my one daughter liked the walker cat. I don't know, but I found it and I'm like, wow, it fits the dog. I was like, nope, it's like actual cat harness. I didn't know people could take their cats out for a walk. All our cats are indoors, so whatever. Coins, tokens, old clock, sitting in my bedroom. This clock I remember buying over 20 years ago, and I have not used it as an alarm clock in the last 6 years. Yet it's still been sitting on my nightstand doing nothing. Because, right, if we want to get up in the morning, our cell phones awaken us. Old Santa Claus decoration. Someone decided by April 27th. Calculator I think my daughter had in 7th grade. Why I still had it, I don't know. I cleaned my office. I found it. Def Leppard, Radiohead, British coin, horror movies, Justin Fields, Have Fun in Pittsburgh. Snoop Dogg, The Dog Pound. It's worth $7. It's a great CD. What do you need CDs for? I don't know. Our Meta Oculus that we got 2 years ago because we were all bored and we wanted to do something as a family. Well, that thing's been sitting around for like 8 months. No one's touched it, so I got the joy of learning how to reset it. I learned something about it, and I also learned that within 5 minutes of listing it for $125 in the box, someone bought it. So if you can go find a bunch of Meta Oculus Quest 2s out there for $10, you will make $100 profit in less than 5 minutes after listing it. I probably sold it so too cheap, so whatever. But you guys get the gist of it. So yes, I do sell items. So what does that mean? Well, in the last 90 days, I have 1,300 listed, but I've sold 524. So I have a sell-through rate of 40%. So in about 4 months, what that means, I'll run out of inventory, stuff to sell. So my goal is to sell everything, all the extra crap I have lying around my house, and then I want to concentrate on getting coins. Coins like the Michael Jordan coin here, right? So I want to concentrate on getting stuff like that because that's something I'm interested in and something I want to focus my business in on. But everyone's got extra stuff laying around their place. And you also want to learn from your mistakes too. So there are times too where I'll buy something because I think it's cool and then I don't end up making money on it. So let me show you an example. I'm sure there's one in here somewhere. Oh, this coin's a perfect example. This particular coin I thought was absolutely beautiful. I actually grabbed this from my local coin shop. I paid up for this. I paid $70 for it. I thought all day long it's worth $125, $130 because in the past year, I've sold coins that look this beautiful. Same year, same look, same everything for like $125. What I failed to do though, because I bought this November of last year, what I failed to realize is that this market coins, even though they're beautiful, people collect them, this went down. This went significantly down in value. Silver went down. Older guys that collect this stuff, dying off, whatever. I absolutely overpaid for this coin, even though silver was cheap back in November. Now, the other coins I bought with the collection, those sold actually for more I made profit on. But this one, I lost money on because after eBay fees, I think I ended up losing like $11 on this coin. So that sucked. But I take it as a learning experience. You can't hit home runs. You can't hit singles. You can't even bunt. Sometimes you strike out. It's just what life's all about. And the other part sucks too is like the time I spent acquiring it, photographing it, sitting on it, and then ultimately lose money. But I learned from it. It's like, okay, if I run across a coin like this again, don't pay $70 for it. Pay $50 and you'll still make money. But don't pay $70, pay $50, right? Or $55. Don't pay $70. So stuff like that you've got to learn from. Not everyone's perfect. When you think you like knock it out of the park and the next time it's like, no, you can't pull it off. You got to literally pay attention every single time. Oh, here's another item. Bought this 5 years ago. Was having a nice 4th of July party. I'm like, dude, the mosquitoes around here were epic. How do we get rid of them? You go get an insect fogger. I think I spent like $80 on this thing. Used it once. It was great. You hook up a little propane tank to it. You put a little of that black flag stuff in there. It kills every single bug. But then you got to wear a big old mask and all that stuff. And then, your neighbors look at you funny because you're out there like some freak of nature. But I found this in my garage when I cleaned out my garage. Sold it for $50 real fast. Turn this non-appreciating item into, let's say, a $45 bill after shipping and eBay fee. It's pretty cool. So again, everyone has this stuff laying around the house. So learn from your mistakes, and then don't be afraid of trying something new. So the best way to learn is to actually do it. Don't just watch YouTubers do it. You got to do it yourself. That's how we all learn. And then the most important part is after you get like this extra money, reinvest first in yourself. Everyone says, "Oh, reinvest in your business." Nope, reinvest in yourself. So if you made some extra money, you got some extra money lying around, get yourself a good meal. Buy yourself healthier food. Get yourself a gym membership. Get a nice massage. And don't just get it for yourself. If you have a significant other, go out to dinner. Say, you know what? You see me sitting on my butt, listen to that stuff. You think I'm crazy or going to the post office or I make go to the post drop my packages off. Here's our meal. This meal we just got today, this $80 steak dinner and whatever we're getting tonight, was paid for by the junk we have lying around our house. How cool is that? And start your conversation off that way. Or, hey, let's go get a massage. You want to go get a massage? Great. You know what paid for this massage? It's not my regular job. It's this stuff. This stuff I found lying around our house that we no longer use. Turn that into a massage. Very, very cool. And that'll get your other person or friend or roommate or significant other really into what you're doing, because you can actually turn it into real life activities. Now, if you're really, really good at it, obviously start reinvesting in your business. Start actually actively looking for stuff like this out in the wild. So estate sales, garage sales, flea markets, but do not start right away by doing that. You will fail. It will suck. And you'll be pissed because you had spent good money and turned it into negative money. So not only will you lose money, you'll lose your time, your patience, and you won't do it anymore. You'll be really pissed off. And if you have a family or significant other, they'll be pissed off at you too, because you spent a lot of time and you ultimately lost money. It's like, okay, this was a total time suck and you lost money. This sucks. Like, it's going to create an argument. So always start with the crap you have lying around your house. So anyways, this video went double the time I wanted it to, but hope you guys can appreciate me sharing this with you. It's not for everybody. It is some hard work, but if you know how to take photos, and even if you don't know how to take photos, you can watch how many freaking videos on YouTube on how to take, photos. Do you need an expensive photo booth? No, you probably make one yourself. I bought a nice one from Amazon. I spent $80 on it. The lights burnt out 2 years ago. I replaced them with, the under the cabinet kitchen lights, because I like my photo booth. It's nice and big. It's where I take the majority of my photos. That's just clothing, and that's out on the counter on the dining room table. So as always, guys, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please try it. Just try it. Make some money. I know everyone can buy. I know everyone can get the good deal, but not everyone has the skill or the patience to turn your old stuff into money. And then when you get good at it, go and reinvest in actual stuff that is abundant in your area that you can get a good deal on, and turn that into money, and just do it for fun. Do it as a shopping activity. If you're going to go to the grocery store, chances are there's Goodwill or something around there, or we can even do retail arbitrage. I've picked up stuff at the grocery store and made money on it. Yes. Limited Oreos, limited edition Oreos, limited edition Mr. Beast bars that my local grocery store was blowing out because nobody bought them. I bought them, and then someone bought them, and they were shipped to another state. That, again, I made money on groceries. So just be aware of your environment. Give it a shot. You can do it. And give me a like, a subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and throw me a comment. Really interested on what your story is. If it's like, dude, I just like buying stuff. I got a 10-car pole barn in the back, and I also like to drive around the neighborhoods and grab everyone's junk and put in my pole barn because I want to be on American Pickers when I'm like 80. Hey, that's cool. I want to hear that story. Anyways, talk to you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.